Hello, my name is Abhinav Mishra. I am a PhD student at Northumbria University. The title of my work in progress paper is Visitor Onboarding for On-Site Mixed Reality Experiences in Museums, Learnings from Curators, Designers, Researchers, and Artists. Mixed reality experiences in museums promise to improve visitor engagement and provide a high perceived experiential value. They promise to evoke a sense of empathy with the subject matter. They aid in interpretation, they enhance immersion, they increase enjoyability, and increase the memorability of the experience. However, there are also certain challenges associated with such experiences. One such challenge is the gap between the intended experience as designed by the designer and the perceived experience as experienced by the visitor. One of the ways to bridge this gap is by adopting appropriate onboarding strategies. In the field of interaction design, onboarding refers to the learnability of the interface by a new user. Onboarding is important as museums are adopting new experimental technologies that are not yet popular with the masses. At the same time, museums are looking to engage newer audiences that may or may not have exposure to such technology. Mixed reality hardware and software need refinement to become intuitive and easy to use. There's a general lack of familiarity with mixed reality, and this is accentuated as the experiences tend to be custom made for museums and may not follow traditional interaction patterns. Therefore, there is a need to include strategies to onboard new users to mixed reality experiences in museums. There is also a need to understand the perspective of experienced mixed reality design professionals because that allows us to reflect on onboarding lessons from a diverse range of implemented projects, collect knowledge from practical experience, and identify approaches to design for such experiences. We can also identify what kind of experiences need minimal onboarding. This study involves conducting semi-structured interviews with experienced design professionals to understand their approach to onboarding for mixed reality experiences in museum spaces. The sampling strategy that we used in the study was a mix of purposive and snowball sampling method. This allowed us to reach out to design professionals who have had extensive experience in designing mixed reality exhibits in museum spaces. We interviewed them using a semi-structured interview format to gain insights into their approaches to onboarding visitors to these experiences. Once the interviews were conducted, we transcribed them and used thematic coding to identify common approaches to onboarding for mixed reality experiences in museums. This allowed us to gain deeper understanding of the best practices in onboarding visitors to these experiences. The findings contain common approaches to effective onboarding for head-mounted display-based mixed reality experiences. One such finding is providing opportunities to observe other users to learn and prepare for immersion. This approach refers to the fact that a visitor might learn by observing other visitors, by stepping into the shoes of the other visitor. The second approach is setting expectations early and providing multiple instructional touch points. This kind of expectation setting starts before a visitor even visits the museum. This can be done by providing visitors with enough information before they visit the experience. Once the visitors are in the museum, they can be provided with multiple instructional methods, including printed brochures, markers on the floor that tell them where to stand, the kind of activities that they could perform. And once they are wearing the head-mounted display, there's a clear need to provide audio and visual instructions and use aids like human assistant, avatars and guides and voiceovers at the right point at the right time in the experience. The third approach is providing a gradual onboarding process with timely nudges, scaffolding approach to help the user gradually learn the system. And timely nudges would mean just-in-time contextual nudges and tips during the experience. The findings also shed light on mixed reality experiences that require minimal onboarding. For example, linear and movie ride on-rails experiences that require a more passive approach from the visitor. The second approach is having an open-ended and performative spatial experience where the visitors are free to explore the surroundings and free to explore the mixed reality space. The third approach is creating experiences that are grounded in physical spatial elements of the museum. This approach relies on the inherent understanding of space and the visitor, and this can be used to inform their agency. For example, when they see a window, they know that it can turn into a portal, and it would be easier for them to onboard to such an experience. To summarize, the findings so far can be categorized into two sections. The first category looks at effective onboarding strategies in design of mixed reality experiences in museums. The second category looks at the nature of experiences themselves that require minimal onboarding. By integrating appropriate onboarding strategies in mixed reality experiences in museums, we can ensure that the gap between the designer's mental model and the visitor's mental model can be narrowed down, and we can provide visitors with the most engaging experiences possible. Thank you.